Hi, family. I'm Stephanie Wade. I am Habasia. I'm sitting here in my garden this afternoon in response to some of the messages I've got in Messenger. I'm almost speechless, but I'll say almost. It's one thing I like to tell anybody that's thinking about sending me some stuff in Messenger. Don't send me any bad news. Like on the Wiz, don't send me no bad news. I can see enough of stuff already on the post without you sending me stuff in my inbox. My grandmother said, don't borrow trouble. Okay, so if it's not borrowing trouble, don't voluntarily give me any extra trouble. I don't want to hear any of that stuff. I'm trying to keep my immune system up, and using my energy for stuff that I cannot control is not going to help me at all. And I don't want to hear none of that. So don't do that. Any of that stuff with people with chains on their hand, chains on their mind, whoops on their back, keep that. Anybody begging, praying every minute, keep that. I don't need none of that. They just get on my last good nerves. All of this hopelessness and helplessness is not doing me any good. It might make you feel better to make me feel worse. But I'm letting y'all know, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because anybody who does that anyway, I am just going to permanently block y'all or permanently ignore y'all's messages, because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever that you can't find anything positive in this world. It's enough negative stuff happening every minute anyway. I, on purpose, do not look at regular mainstream news, because all they publish is bad news all the time. That's how they do their news cycle. They make their money on negative news, you know? Negative everything. Who died again, who got killed, you know? No matter what happens, it's going to be attributed to the virus anyways, no matter what's happening. So already the world is on lockdown, and we need to try to boost our immune systems by eating healthier. But nobody's going around telling people how to do any permaculture or boost their immune system by eating properly or anything. There's nothing positive out there. You got people fighting over wear masks or don't wear masks. People should have been washing their hands in the first place with soap and water, even before it was any virus out there. That's one of my pet peeves, proper hand washing. Lots of places I would go, they might have just water with no soap, that you have to bring your own soap in your purse or bring your own hand wipes, because they didn't feel like it was necessary to wash your hands with soap and water unless Ebola was there or some other threat was out there. You know, just say, oh, don't worry, it's no Ebola or nothing. It's like hygiene is good all the time. Whether we have any virus out there or not, hygiene is good all the time. We should always wash our hands with soap and water, no matter what. We need some toilets in everywhere. People don't need to have to be doing stuff, you know, like animals all over the place. You have to do some cleanliness or we'll all get cholera and die, you know? Just use some common sense and some proper hygiene worldwide. It's easy enough to figure out how to do some sanitation measures so we can live healthily worldwide, whether we're on the grid or off the grid. It's no secret to good hygiene. It's just a matter of if we'll take the time to do proper hygiene. Like I said, washing hands with soap and water, building your toilets, even if it's composting toilets. You know, composting toilets are fine. It's just a matter of you building it properly and making it work. People can use biodigesters. Even little children are learning how to make biodigesters and using a biofuel to cook and to do all kind of cool stuff. Lots of people use solar power and everything, or use plant power. They're making houses out of tires that's thrown away, making houses out of mud, sometimes grass in it, or hay, whatever. It's like, it's all kind of ways that we can do things sustainably. And that's the way we need to be moving towards sustainability, not more detriment to our environment and to our world, where our whole ecosystem is off balance and we'll have all of these terrible weathers. Because I'm not saying that man can manipulate the weather, but definitely you can make changes in the weather by just abusing the earth so much with cutting down the trees, and you know that the system can't work properly. And of course it's going to be deserts in some places, and without the proper rains to come, you know, when it does rain, you might end up with flooding and all kind of other stuff because of something else happening. People putting holes all in the ground, digging for shiny stuff like diamonds or gold or whatever. And the main people that's in the hole, they got them digging like little rats or whatever. Don't even get but maybe $1 to $2 for what they doing. I saw one documentary, the whole family was doing it for like 25 cents an hour or a day or something ridiculous. One of the kids even died, and they still doing the same stuff when they could have been somewhere at least doing something to feed themselves, where they didn't have to do that dangerous job just to eat. But anyways, I ask all of you, please don't pass your negative stuff toward me. I sure wish you could think of some positive stuff to do for yourself. Planting a garden is one thing, but I can't force anybody to do that. But I'm asking you, you know, to look into planting some positive seeds, whether it's positive seeds in here or wherever else. It will help the world better than negative. Anyways, I'm going to share just a little bit with y'all from Meditation Across Kings River by James Weeks. Chapter 17. The vision is ready when you are. Pulled from my Across the Kings River page over the last 9 years, I offer the following reflections, affirmations, and inspirations to support you in your journey. Each section begins with a quote from the sacred text of Ephi. The rest are my own, except where noted. Reflections. When we arrive at the cool place, let us rest fully. Let us give continuous attention to the future. Let us give deep consideration to the consequences of things. And this because of our eventual passing. From E.J. Ogbe, a sacred verse of Ephi. Then what is truth? Truth is the unseen one guiding the earth. Truth is the world that cannot fall. The wisdom God is using, great wisdom, many wisdoms. From Osai, Oturu, a sacred verse of Ephi. Say, in your mind's eye, go to a place of stillness. Go to a place that brings you strength. Go to a place that brings peace. Go to a place that brings clarity. There the answers you've been seeking will be revealed. Healing is needed. Courage is needed. Wisdom is needed. Love is needed. Action is needed. Patience is needed. Gratitude is needed. The spirit world challenges us, invites us to expand, to become more than what we were yesterday and more than what we are today. Don't complicate matters. Allow yourself to feel what you truly feel and to know what you truly know. Bring your attention to where your heart is telling you, to what your spirit really needs. That is where the answer is. Trust your intuition. Develop it. Intuition is a voice from the ancestors speaking to you. The Spirit of God guiding you back home. We believe our ancestors live among us and must be honored daily. They surround us every day, comforting, protecting, and illuminating our spirits. Martha Moreno Vega, Altar of my soul. The ancestors will support you, but you must be willing to work. What actions are you willing to take? What are you prepared to give up? You can't move forward if your behavior is leading you backwards. I like that. Say, what are you prepared to give up? You can't move forward if your behavior is leading you backwards. If you really want peace of mind, listen to your spirit. Make that your top priority today and every day. You will soon be able to see, know, and feel what is right for you. The answer lies in your ability to focus and to eliminate distractions. Decide which goal or which path is most important. Say no to things or people that are leading you off course. The choice is yours. Choose a path that empowers you, a path that fulfills you, a path that allows you to serve in a way that is larger than yourself. Do not deny what you see. Do not deny what you feel. Do not deny what you know. Do not deny who you are. These are the steps to your awakening. Make the decision when your mind is settled, when you've had a chance to consider all options. Do not bow down to outside pressure. The answer you seek must come directly from your heart. Spirit will remove what is not necessary so that you can focus on what is necessary. Spirit will remove who is not necessary so you can focus on who is necessary. Everything is happening for a reason. You can't move forward with a distracted mind. And that was just my sharing with you guys. Now, all I can say is I hope you guys will go out there, practice your social distancing, your hygiene, wear your mask when you need to. Make sure you keep them clean. You get out of the place where you don't need to wear that mask, take it off. Wash it as soon as possible with soap and water. Please don't be reusing disposable masks. And if you have not, please subscribe by pressing the button down below. Like, share, comment. I will answer you at a later video. I love all you guys. Please remember, I'm good and single. I'm not looking for any husband material or boyfriend material. Don't need any gigolos. I'm not a cougar. I'm not trying to get rich quick. I'm just happy to take every breath, every day. And when I'm not supposed to be here anymore, that's okay. Everybody has a time to be here and a time to go to the next plane. So anyway, guys, let's get a little check on my garden. And then I'll let you guys go. How about that? Going over here to my little baby. This is my fig tree. It's looking good. Nothing's happening with it. But here's my baby banana tree down here. It's still doing good. In fact, the leaves are getting bigger and bigger every day. Yep. And it's on my back porch. I have my little lemongrass. It's looking good. Lots of my little baby watermelon plants are doing good. My bell pepper plant pepper plant is doing fine. Doing real good. Yeah, I think that's a good view. This is my watermelon patch down here. It's still doing okay, even after the rain. Hope you're seeing it okay. My tomato plants over here. My tire. I don't know what all y'all can see, but hopefully y'all seeing okay. My little garden. Everything seems to made it okay after the storm. I sprayed around it today and sprinkled things trying to make sure the ants and all don't eat it alive. Every day is a challenge with your garden. So hopefully y'all seen something, And the main thing about a garden that I've learned is to never give up. If something doesn't work, you just plant something else. You just don't give up. You keep planting seeds and more seeds. One seed doesn't bloom after a while, you plant some more seeds. And eventually something will start growing. And then you just have to start taking care of it. Make sure it gets enough water. If it needs to have a little fertilizer, give it a little fertilizer. You know, that's all you can do. You can research and see what it needs, and if you can give it that, do give it that. So I hope something I've said meant something to somebody. I sure hope so. Because I was just trying to share how I feel with everybody. But anyway, guys, as usual, power to the people, peace, blessings, and I'm out, y'all.